Interesting news to discuss today. During the weekend, Prince Harry was spotted at Pearl Harbor with a poppy but no military decorations. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. The prince was spotted with a poppy but no medals of valor. The rest of the royal family gathered at Whitehall's cenotaph to remember the Queen and military heroes last weekend, and Prince Harry was photographed visiting Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. The 38-year-old Duke was photographed visiting the USS Arizona Memorial in Honolulu while sporting an undone top button and a relaxed blue suit. He did not wear any of his military decorations, only a standard poppy on his lapel. The prince spoke with families while Meghan Markle, 41, and their kids Archie and Lilibet were not present. Harry lost the right to wear his military uniform when he left the royal family, thus he is not allowed to do so. Although he could still wear his medals, he didn't appear to do so on his vacation to Hawaii. The prince organized the Invictus Games for wounded and injured service members and veterans since 2014. He served in the military for 10 years and completed 2 tours in Afghanistan. Harry and Meghan had a contentious experience on the first Remembrance Sunday following his departure from the royal family in 2020. The couple paid their respects to the Commonwealth soldiers who had died at the Los Angeles National Cemetery, but they faced criticism for hiring a photographer to record the occasion. Harry also sent a very intimate letter to British military personnel who have lost a parent. The Duke of Sussex wrote to members of Scotty's Little Soldiers, a charity for grieving children and teenagers in the British forces, to let them know that they are all in his thoughts and heart on Remembrance Sunday. "You are not alone," he said, adding that they shared a relationship even though they had never met before because they both had lost a parent. The prince added that his ability to cope has been significantly aided by community and talking about his sadness. In another news, according to a recent accusation, Harry wanted Archie to run around barefoot in Africa and raise him there. Archie Harrison, the first child of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, was born in May 2019. Prince Harry reportedly mentioned wanting to raise his little baby in Africa after Archie Harrison was born and before making his royal departure. Richard Eden, a royal analyst and the Daily Mail's diary editor, spoke on the most recent episode of Palace Confidential about Dame Jane Goodall's remarks regarding Harry's desires for Archie. For Meghan's edited edition of Vogue, Mr. Eden claimed that Harry interviewed Dame Jane Goodall, added him, she remembered Harry telling her he intended to bring up his kids in Africa. He mentioned things like how he wanted Archie to run barefoot alongside the African kids. Naturally, that never happened, according to Mr. Eden, and the couple and Archie moved to North America in its place. He continued, but now they're in California. They could have done 5 years away in Africa, come back and forth, I believe, and they could have had a pretty wonderful gig. As senior royals, Meghan and Harry have decided to retire in 2020. The next year, the couple brought their daughter Lilibet, who is now 16 months old, to the world. Meghan mentioned a royal tour she went on with Harry in South Africa in 2019 earlier this year. In a previous episode of her podcast series Archetypes, Meghan shared a frightening occurrence involving their young boy. The 41-year-old said that while the family was staying in South Africa, a fire had erupted in Archie's room. Meghan acknowledged that Archie was safe and sound but insisted that everyone was in tears and shaken. In another news, before the World Cup in Qatar, Prince William reminds the England team that the country is behind you. On Sunday, the World Cup will begin in the Gulf state. Before the England team left for the World Cup in Qatar, Prince William informed them, "We are all supporting for you." On Tuesday, the 26 members of the English team and its coach, Gareth Southgate, will fly to Doha. Thanks for watching.